Namaste, beautiful yogis. Today I'm doing a somewhat quick video on things that you should know before going into birth, or things, I don't know how I'll name it, things I wish I knew before birth, or things, awareness that you should have before going into birth, something of that sort. I'm going to talk about the aspects of birth that are less commonly covered, something that most people don't talk about. So I have a few notes, so I stay on point. And today I'm super relaxed because I took B12 yesterday before bed, and it's just so that I could probably spend it on the floor, but I had a few things to get done, so I'm in a work mode but relaxed. So maybe you can catch that in my slow drift. I'm relaxed, underslept, all of that. So you will excuse that, hopefully. So I wanted to cover something very important about birth that is hardly ever covered in the Western world, and it is that birth is a spiritual experience. This is my feeling. In my heart, I understand birth to be a small death for us women. And when a person goes through a small death, astrologically or in general in life spiritually, baby's putting herself to sleep, so I'm letting her do it on her own. So she's talking. When we go through an experience such as small birth, that is a deeply transformative experience. If there is resistance to the experience, then there is going to be repercussions to the resistance, which is suffering in the form of depression, sadness, not understanding the experience. I do think that in our society, most women do not understand the experience, and it becomes a very lonely, sad, or depressing experience because a massive, profound experience is thrown at us or comes our way, or however you want to take it, and women don't know what to do with it because it's supposed to be this like happiest day of your life, giving birth, and then you're supposed to fit in all the cookie cutter mommy stereotypes, and your baby should fit into all the book stereotypes and be a perfect baby. So women put unnecessary pressure on themselves. They completely disconnect the intuitive element. I think most of what I see in the mommy world is complete disconnect from the intuitive, total following of strict masculine rules, schedules, rules. This is the masculine that can often mess up milk supply, connection to baby, intuiting baby. And I'm not saying don't schedule, I'm just saying don't follow blindly any scheduling rules or any rules. Just understand birth to be this spiritual experience and go in. The feminine is the dark, and I don't mean dark as in the negative. I mean dark as in the unseen, the deep, the night type element, the yin. Not the yang, but the yin, the dark, the introspective, intuitive, meditative. So that's the experience you're supposed to have. You're not supposed to be throwing a party while giving birth and having your whole family there, because that takes you away from the experience. So that's one thing. And those are obviously my contemplations on it. That's in no way saying that that's the only way to look at it, and if you have a lot of people at your birth, that's the wrong thing to do. I'm just giving you an idea of maybe if you're considering the two options, maybe consider both options, and I'm giving you my option or my idea of it. Of course, whatever experience we have, that's the experience we're meant to have, even if it's upsetting, disappointing, humiliating, etc. You have to be grateful for the experience you have. So we're trying to create a good experience though, but whatever the experience is, that's the right experience to have. So it is a intuitive, transformative experience. It's deeply spiritual. It is a very life or death type of experience. It is very serious, life or death type of experience, and it should be taken as that. It should be taken as you going into this profound life-changing experience, not into this you know, type of party experience. It's just not that. And if some people can manage to have it like that, that's great. It's just probably a minority. And also, not only that, they may escape processing the lessons of the experience if they're hiding from the experience. So that is it. I don't want to make it sound very scary. I want to make it sound very profound and amazing and fulfilling, but as long as you were quiet and listening. That's one thing I want to share as things you should know about birth. No one talks about this. I've seen a few videos. I watched a few videos just to see what those videos are like, and no one mentions this. I want to mention the stuff that I'm contemplating that you're not gonna hear probably often. After birth, do expect, I've written it here a little strongly, but maybe that's the word we need to use so that you're prepared. Do expect to feel kind of wrecked. A lot of us do feel wrecked, especially for the first week. It's not like a terrible feeling, but just don't expect to feel like new. Expect that there is gonna be massive healing taking place, regardless of if you had C-section or not. You're gonna feel as if you went through surgery, because there is so much internal bruising, that, and maybe tearing and all of that. So there is basically no way you're just gonna feel comfortable. There is gonna be discomfort, and just, I personally felt as if I've been just, punched all night. Baby's talking to herself. We'll see. If she continues and doesn't fall asleep, I'll bring her. But we showed the whole yoga class together, and she showed all the signs that she's tired. If you felt strong and healthy before going into birth, and you're expecting that you're just gonna snap into that like that, it's not gonna happen. Expect 9 months of recovery. It took you 9 months to get there. Really, in order for you to rebuild your gene, your essence, expect at least 9 months in order for you to feel kind of pre-pregnancy. But I would advise you not to get pregnant immediately after those 9 months have passed, because even in Chinese medicine they recommend 2 years between pregnancies, so that your gene is rebuilt, your vital essence is rebuilt, you feel healthy, and you have vital essence to give to baby. So it's best, that's best. Obviously there is variation to everything. I'm the least regimented, strict person in the world, so, but I just want to give you things that are rarely mentioned from what I see. So the thing that you should go into, the attitude you should have going into birth and postpartum is patience. Patience will get you further than any other attitude. Patience and gratitude. Every day wake up. The first 6 weeks you have to rest. So take these 6 weeks that are gonna just fly by like this as an extra opportunity to rest with baby and spend extra time with your newborn when they're totally pure. It's a pure soul coming into this world. You don't have anything to worry about. No working out, no getting in shape, no feelings, no getting strong, none of that. Just lay around, take extra naps, breastfeed. Laying is my recommendation, so that your immune system is recouping while you're breastfeeding. Laying down and you're resting, your shoulders are fine, back is fine, not too much effort. And just take this opportunity to bond with your baby and to just rest, to just contemplate your own personal experience as a woman, as a human, that you just went through one of the most massive experiences you ever go through. One other advice that I would say is try to ditch most books and just follow your intuition, especially in pregnancy and motherhood. Intuition will kick in strong, and if you read too much, listen to too many people advising you how to do things, you're just gonna shut it down. Okay, go grab baby. She was just my partner for a yoga class I showed, and now she came in for this video, for the rest of this video. So I was saying, I covered this. Don't expect 6 weeks and to feel like brand new. You may feel good. I felt great actually, but not pre-pregnancy, same. It's just different, and a lot of healing left to do. So you have to be careful not to hurt yourself, not to rush things, not to too much too soon can cause separation in your abdominal muscles, or further separation, prolapse, and just it can drain you from your vital gene and cause further down the line hormonal disbalance, depression. So take things slowly. Your body will heal perfectly. Just give it time and nurture, love, patience. And are you sick of mama already? Lily is letting go. And DGD advice: try not to listen or allow people to constantly interfere and tell you how you should raise your baby, or how you should heal, or how you should do. Maybe if you know certain wise people in your life, allow them to give you advice, or allow them to just present ideas for you. But you ultimately have to learn that this is your experience of deepening your intuition and becoming your own woman. So you have to allow yourself to deepen your intuition. Otherwise, if you don't, you're just missing out on a massive opportunity to just connect with the divine femininity within, or to connect with the inner voice or intuitive voice within. All right. Same goes with your child. Just connect with your child through your intuition. Do not allow yourself to follow some crazy rules, crazy schedules, crazy book recommendations, people recommendations, even your doctor's recommendation. Everything has to go through your own intuition and understanding, because if you shut this down, you are just gonna basically for a while not be able to connect with those things, because it creates a vicious cycle of you just not understanding the needs of your own body, your own needs, your baby's needs, and how to connect. And once you disconnect from that, it's just a lot of it. Just I feel and I see it snowballs. Once you're not understanding your baby's sleeping needs, and you try to interfere with rules, then that exhausts you, that frustrates you, you become anxious, that bounces off of your baby. So take pregnancy as this beautiful time when you have the opportunity to feel your baby inside of you, and the little kicks and this life forming inside of you, and take this opportunity to connect on a deeper intuitive level with trusting your life path, and trusting that you and your baby will create the perfect bond and the perfect learning experience for both, growing experience. And it doesn't have to be a suffering experience. It can be a very, very harmonious experience. Just allow that to happen. And also don't resist. If something feels painful and achy, try not to resist things. Try to flow with things. Flow is it's a beautiful way of just developing wisdom. Wisdom. Who's talking over mommy? Make sure to rest, don't worry, things will fall into place, trust. The more you worry, the more you perpetuate the problems or the things you worry about, or you can potentially disrupt your relationships with your loved ones if you're too worried and anxious. So try to trust, serve your baby, be there for your baby, smile, be joyous, wake up with a joyous heart, be grateful. Look at you. You want a different page? And that way you will allow your baby to just grow in a very safe environment, to just be joyous, to be she or he will bounce off of you, your feelings. I realized that as soon as I got pregnant, I realized my only choice from here on is, no matter what, to be joyous, because we are sharing feelings and emotions, because we're in the same body sharing. If my adrenaline raises or cortisol levels raise, the stress hormone, the baby would get those hormones. So that's the physiological representations of feelings. If I feel negative thoughts, I'm gonna bounce them off of the baby. So we have to cultivate beautiful thoughts. Don't beat yourself up if not every thought you have is beautiful. Just try to cultivate beautiful thoughts as much as you can. Oh, little Duranka. She's so chatty because I'm joking. Also, don't beat yourself up about your body. Your body will get there. Embrace your post-pregnancy body because you gave birth to your child and it served you, and the thing that you can do for your body is just give it unconditional love, because this is an experience of learning to give unconditional love to your child and to yourself. If you've never learned to love yourself, this is the best time to learn, because you can just learn from, have the experience of learning to love a baby, to be your guiding experience, so that you can learn to love yourself as well. Do not expect to bounce back. Do expect to be in a lot of discomfort, and do expect that everything will heal, but with time. Do not put pressure on yourself, or do not compare yourself. Just do as much as you can do daily. Serve yourself with love. Do the best you can do to heal, to eat well, to exercise, to do yoga. Are you upset, Mama? Let's put you on your back. Okay. Do as much as you can do daily. Daily, serve yourself, take care of yourself, do yoga, exercise, eat well. Do all the things that you know you should do. Serve yourself, and just allow time to be your guide, healer, and teacher. And do not expect any perfection. Perfection is a silly word. We're never supposed to be perfect. We're supposed to see the imperfections we have with love. It's our uniqueness. So accept your uniqueness. Don't expect to be perfect. You have never been perfect. You will never be perfect. You weren't perfect before, baby. So it's useless to say, oh, my body was so nice. No, it wasn't perfect before. I'm sure you had enough things that you could have found wrong with your pre-pregnancy body. So now just don't expect perfection. You have the attitude of gratitude towards your body, and laugh, and just see the beauty in it. I think these are my words of advice for the post-pregnancy journey. I hope I could speak louder than my baby. I'll post questions or anything you want me to share in regards to mommy, birth, and such issues, and I'll see you with my next video. Namaste.